it's Anime Otaku here, and welcome back to another anime review. Today we're going to be talking about Elfen. Now, Elfen has quite a lot going on for it. His anime is MA rated, 15 and up. It has strong violence and nudity. This anime is about a newly mutated species called a Diclonius. They appear to be just like human and look just like human, besides the fact that they have horn-like protrusions coming out of their skull. Kind of look like ears, but they're bone and pointed. They have a telepathical power, invisible telepathic hands that you can't see, but they can destroy anything within a 2-meter radius, or grab it and throw it at you, rip your head off, rip your arms off, rip you in half, punch a hole through you, so on and so forth. The only way to kill a Diclonius is by shooting it in the spinal cord right in the back of the head. You have your 3 main characters. You have Kota, you have Yuka, and you have Lucy, aka New. The reason she is called New is because when Kota finds her on the beach when she washes up, all she can say is New. She lost her memory from the bullet to her head because they missed and it hit her temple. She lost her memory, and now she knows as Mew. She doesn't know how to speak. She doesn't know how to do much of anything but walk and cry. So they name her New because all she can say is New. But this isn't the first time Kota has met Lucy. They have met when they were children. Lucy has abandonment issues, which you learn about why when you see the flashbacks. But when Kota goes to leave, she sees as his dad and his sister are taking him away. So she boards the train and kills his sister and his father before his eyes, causing trauma for him to completely erase that day from memory to try to avoid with the sadness and depression and all that other stuff. So he hides all that. But as time goes on and more as the anime proceeds through the episodes, both New and Kota, both Lucy and Kota, start to remember these memories. Throughout the episodes, Lucy is bouncing back between Lucy and New. And you know the difference because when she's Lucy, she gets violent and she's fighting and she's attacking people and things, except for Kota. And when she's New, she's loving, clumsy, and forgetful, and so on, very low vocabulary, so on and so forth. But as the time goes on, and he starts to remember what Lucy did to his family, he also realized he has feelings for Lucy, and he holds her dear, and he doesn't want to lose her. So he fights tooth and nail to try to protect her. As he's growing these feelings for her, as she's in her new state, there becomes a love triangle between him, Yuka, and Lucy. You end up finding out that him and Yuka are never meant to be because they're cousins, and she didn't understand it when she was a child, and I guess was never corrected it as she got older. So there's a little love triangle there. The anime is roughly short. It's only got 13 episodes, but it's got a storyline that will tug at your heartstrings. There are parts that will make you cry. You'll feel empathy and sympathy for Lucy and Kota. Like I said, it is full of nudity. It is full of violence. There's blood squirting everywhere, guns, ripping limbs off of each other, so on and so forth. So yeah, it is rated MA. So if you were under the age of 18 but older than 15, like the recommended age, you should ask your parents for permission since it's a mature audience. You have to have a parent's permission in order to watch it. But other than that, it is a very good series, very good anime. If you like blood, boobies, and a storyline that knows how to tug your heartstrings, this would be a good anime for you. I have to give it a 9 out of 10. This is one of my favorite animes I've ever watched, and I really enjoyed rewatching it again. I've watched it a total of like 5 or 6 times within the last 5 years. I first saw it when I was like 15. A friend of mine at school showed me it, and I fell in love with it, like a lot of animes he showed me. But I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed watching it again. I'll leave a link down below, like always, so you can check out the anime if you like it. The preview that I usually do, giving you guys, the opening to the animes as my video opener. Yeah, that shows you pretty much the extent of the nudity. It's just boobies. That's all it is. And it's not all the time. It's just the reason it has that kind of nudity is the Diclonius are locked away. They are kept hidden from the world because by the time they hit a certain age in childhood, they will murder their parents. And how Diclonius reproduce is they take their telepathic arms and touch you when you're pregnant, and your baby will be born a Diclonius. By that time that baby hits like 3, it's going to kill you, whether you want it to or not. You don't really have, that kind of control. It's just the way those creatures are. And not all of them are evil and rootless like Lucy. As you find out, you meet 2 other Dicloniuses. One is an evil mastermind who has no sympathy, worse than Lucy. And one is extremely kind and loving, and all she wants to do is be with her pop-up. So they're like humans. They have a big variety of emotions. They're not all sick, evil, and twisted, but they are kept like lab experiments. They're locked up. They do experiments on what kind of bullets actually hurt them and what kind of bullets they can deflect. So they're shooting bullets at these creatures. They lock them up, like you see in the first episode. Lucy is locked up with a helmet over her head, bandaged up into a room where if you get too close to her, she can take the slightest thing like a pencil and kill you with it. Because you still can't tie up those telepathic arms. But they're treated in horrible, horrible conditions. I mean, understand you want to lock them up from society, so society isn't in a panic. But that doesn't mean you gotta treat them like they're monsters or lab experiments. Instead, try to get to know them a little more. At least that's the sympathy I feel. And as you watch, you'll feel sympathy for Lucy. The more you figure out, you see her childhood, you see the flashbacks, you see how she was treated at home, how she was treated, in the lab, and how they're all treated in the lab. And you start to feel sympathy for these creatures. But just like how humans are, we fear the unknown. For all we know, we could have creatures like this, and the government's hiding them from us. Who knows? But this anime is very interesting. It's fascinating to watch. The animation isn't bad. It's actually pretty good animation. So if you think you might be interested in it, check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. And, let me know if there's any animes you'd like me to check out and review. There's a lot I haven't seen yet. Because, they make a lot of animes every day. So, there's a lot I haven't seen. I don't care if they're dubbed. I don't care if they're subbed. I'll check it out either way. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, hit the subscription button, that way you can see more of my videos. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that bell, that way you're getting notified about my videos. I've noticed a lot of my likes have been going down. That's because it's not promoting my videos. If you want to see my videos, you gotta make sure you hit the bell icon, that way you're getting notified when I'm posting new videos. Otherwise, YouTube isn't gonna promote it. We're still trying to figure out what the change is and what we can do as YouTubers to get our videos promoted more. But just work with us on this. Right now, this is the only thing we know that works, is by hitting the notification button and getting those notifications sent straight to your devices. But keeping all of that in mind, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.